Welcome to the 2021 Excellence Awards presented by Afroglobal Television. The theme is, Courage is the magnitude of our power. Afroglobal Television is a global super channel that transforms the destiny of people of African descent through programming that informs, empowers, entertains, and uplifts. The mission of Afroglobal is to showcase the best of Africa and the diaspora. Watch Afroglobal Television on Rogers Cable, Bell 5, TELUS, and Eastlink.
Hello everyone, welcome to the 2021 Excellence Awards presented by Afroglobal Television. People have often traveled from around the world to attend the event in Toronto, Canada. While amidst the hugs and fellowship, having the event virtually has melted the geographical boundaries and made it possible for us to welcome the world. I'm speaking to you from the Afroglobal Studios in Toronto, Canada, which is located on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewas, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. The Afroglobal Television Awards celebrates individuals whose achievements and impacts are of monumental proportion. Today's event spells elegance, brilliance, magnificence, and class. We're in for a great night with inspiring recipients and captivating performances and presentations. Our theme for the 2021 Afroglobal Excellence Awards is Courage is the magnitude of our power. This theme reminds me of a gentleman we featured on Planet Africa a few years ago named Dr. Kwesi Bafo. He was a very successful dentist who even had a private plane that he used to fly to his clinics in some underserved areas in Western Canada. Dr. Bafo was at the peak of his career when the unexpected happened. He became blind. This kind of adversity will make most people give up hope, but not Dr. Bafo. Unable to continue practicing dentistry, he decided to become a lawyer. He had to learn how to read and write using Braille, but he was determined. Dr. Bafo was so good that he got a Fulbright scholarship. He eventually graduated and ended up working at the university. This story shows that while change and tough times are inevitable, when we decide to make the best out of the situation, we just don't go through it, but we grow through it. The last few years have indeed shaken the entire world. Through it all, we have thrived and we continue to innovate significantly. It is true that we are as weak as we think we are and as strong as we decide to be. The 2021 Excellence Awards recipients inspire us not just to envision a world that should be, but a world that could be. I salute them for their courage, excellence, and leadership. We're glad that we're able to honor such a distinguished group of people. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this possible. This year's sponsors are Ethiopian Airlines, RBC Royal Bank, Ernst & Young, the Carpenters Union, Dreammaker Realty, First Fridays, and Envision Advantage. Now, I will introduce you to the man that will pilot this event and land it safely. Our MC for tonight's event is the Deputy Mayor of the City of Toronto, Canada's largest city and one of the most diverse cities in the world. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome Michael Thompson, the Deputy Mayor of the great city of Toronto.
I would like to commend Patricia and Moses, as well as the team at Afroglobal Television and Silver Trust Media, for their incredible commitment to showcasing excellence in the Black community in Canada and internationally. I would like to welcome everyone joining us from across Canada and around the world for the 2021 Excellence Awards, presented by Afroglobal Television. This year's event is virtual, broadcasting on Afroglobal Television, Omni Television, and various other platforms. Formerly known as Planet Africa Awards, the event celebrates leadership and excellence at the national and international level. I'm reaching out to you from the great city of Toronto, one of the world's most welcoming and diverse city. Toronto is Canada's largest city and one of the world's leaders in business, finance, technology, entertainment, and culture. Our city is home to the 2019 National Basketball Champions, the Raptors, multi-award winning artist Drake, The Weeknd, and Marvel's newest superhero, Shang-Chi, played by Simeon Liu. I am honored to serve as the city's deputy mayor. But today is really about the Excellence Awards. The awards honors individuals who have made a significant impact in the world. In 2017, I was humbled to receive the Marcus Garvey Memorial Award at the Excellence Award. It was a great honor, and I'm delighted that we are continuing the tradition of recognizing and celebrating leadership and excellence. The 2021 recipients reflect this year's theme: courage is the magnitude of our power. You will be wowed by their achievements and inspired by their determination. And you will also be captivated by the event's fascinating entertainment. To get the show started, I would like to introduce the Rivers Music Group to sing the Canadian National Anthem and lift every voice.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, Rivers Music Group. It is always inspiring to discover the amazing talent of our up-and-coming generation of young people. Courage is the magnitude of our power. It is a powerful theme epitomized by our next speaker. Since 1986, Silver Trust Media has continued to make remarkable strides in the media landscape in Canada and internationally. Now the largest Black-owned media organization in the country, Silver Trust is just getting started. I would like to introduce Moses A. Mawa, CEO of Silver Trust Media and Afroglobal Television. Before he speaks, please watch this profile video.
Moses A. Mawa is the president of Silver Trust, Afroglobal Television, Destiny, and the Transformation Institute. He is the architect of business, media, ministry, and social innovation brands, including the Crossover Mentorship Program. Moses co-founded the Marcus Garvey Institute with Dr. Julius Garvey, son of the legendary Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and their associate, Michael Dawson. As a film and television executive, Moses has produced Synergy, Standing Ovation, The Minister, the Omabella drama series, and contents for other private and public sector establishments. His Excellence Awards initiative has honored Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, Bernice King, Bob Marley's wife, Rita Marley, Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka, Jamaica's first female Prime Minister, Portia Simpson Miller, South African music superstar, Yvonne Chaka Chaka, and others. The Transformation Program has awarded many Canadian leaders and innovators. Publisher of Envision, Destiny, Legacy, Diversity, Excellence, and the Discover magazine series, Moses has authored the 150 Extraordinary Canadians Legacy book with his wife Patricia, the foreword by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. In 2016, Moses and his team launched Afroglobal Television, a 24-hour super channel that informs, empowers, uplifts, and entertains with great programming. Moses received the York Regional Police Civic Leadership Award, Real World Visionary Award, the Harry Jerome Media Award, Toronto Police Community Service Award, and the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal. In 2013, CNN featured Moses and Patricia in a half-hour worldwide television broadcast, calling them the Power Couple. In 2019, Moses participated in the Royal Canadian Navy's leadership program. A proud husband and father, Moses holds a BA degree in film studies from Carleton University, among other achievements and honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted that you could join us as we celebrate inspiring achievers who have distinguished themselves in various walks of life as leaders, innovators, change makers, and visionaries. The last couple of years have been challenging due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This has caused panic and triggered significant changes in our lives. In spite of the devastation that the virus has caused, the strength of the human spirit and of our community, in fact, our community spirit, has continued to be unbroken. At Silver Trust Media, Afroglobal Television, and the Transformation Institute, we continue to engage, challenge, and inspire with uplifting stories. We have launched new shows on the 24-hour Afroglobal Television channel, including Empower Her, a new program that seeks to enlighten and strengthen women in order to enable them to tackle the unique challenges of life. Subscribe to the channel to watch amazing programming 24 hours a day. Also subscribe to Envision, Excellence, Destiny, and Legacy magazines in order to journey with us. Our vision is to have a world wherein people of African descent have the opportunity to live their full potential and to celebrate their accomplishments. Our goal is to bring dignity and respect to people of African descent by showcasing their contributions to the world, and to inspire us in order to aspire for success, as well as to unite us as people of African descent. We have made great strides, but more is yet to be done. Our non-profit organization, the Transformation Institute, has stood tall and strong during these abnormal times, with programs designed to help the community to build resilience and to deal with the aftermath of the pandemic. When the Delta variant hit India, we were able to support Dr. Steve Gupta, Sujit Babra, and other well-meaning Canadians who pulled together to send oxygen machines to India, led by the Gupta Family Foundation. In the same spirit, I have just returned from Uganda to deliver 1 ton of medical equipment, including oxygen concentrators and power transformers, to the Ministry of Health. This was made possible by the diaspora and Friends of Uganda through the COVID-19 Oxygen Relief Initiative, spearheaded by the Transformation Institute, where I'm also founder and president, as well as Susan Namulindwa of Mama Watali and Ronnie Mayanja of the Uganda Diaspora Network. I would like to thank all who have contributed to the cause. The work we do would not be possible without the support of our partners. Many thanks to our sponsors, particularly of this program, including Ethiopian Airlines, Royal Bank of Canada, Ernst & Young, the Computers Union, Dreammaker, Envision Advantage, and others. You are the engine that continues to propel us on the path of success. To our community partners, the Black Business and Professional Association, Ontario Black History Society, First Fridays, Citizens for the Advancement of Community Development, Dream Legacy Foundation, the African Social Development Council, Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce, and many others, I say to you, let's continue to join forces and to create the future we desire. Our crossover mentorship program is proud to launch the Intergen program in order to connect youth with seniors, furthering mutual benefits. I congratulate the 2021 recipients and thank them for letting us put a spotlight on their achievements, thereby inspiring others to follow in their hallowed footsteps. The 2021 Excellence Awards program reflects our present reality, the strength and resilience of local, national, and international communities. It has been said that life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Let us continue to stand strong and act with courage, not with fear. There is hope and we will be better because we chose to be courageous. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Moses. The United Nations General Assembly has proclaimed 2015 to 2024 the International Decade for People of African Descent. Here is a short video produced by Silver Trust Media about the decade.
The United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent was proclaimed by the UN General Assembly to be observed from 2015 to 2024. It provides a framework for the member states, civil society, and others to take effective actions in the spirit of recognition, justice, and development. Today, 200 million people of African descent live in North, Central, and South America, as well as the Caribbean. Millions more live in other parts of the world. The population of Africa itself is now 1.2 billion. The purpose of the decade is to strengthen actions and measures to ensure full realization of the economic, social, cultural, and political rights, as well as the potential of African people.
As the UN Ambassador of Goodwill for the International Decade of Peoples of African Descent, I implore policy leaders, policymakers, and fellow global citizens from all backgrounds to do the right thing and act, not just talk, debate, and issue formal declarations.
During the 15th century, the transatlantic slave trade violently displaced over 12 million African people. Between the 1870s and 1900s, Africa faced European imperialist aggression, diplomatic pressures, military invasions, and eventual colonization. The continent's immense natural wealth and human resources continued to be plundered in subsequent centuries. A According to the United Nations, people of African descent constitute some of the most marginalized groups in the world. They also tend to suffer multiple aggravated or intersecting forms of discrimination. People of African descent have made enormous contributions to society. This includes inventions like the elevator, traffic light, laser eye surgery, open heart surgery, industrial lubricant, the wrench, street sweeper, fountain pen, pencil sharpener, and others. Many have demonstrated mastery in business, media, sports, justice, collective vision, leadership, and more. While people of African descent make up 3% of the population, they account for 10% of the Canadian prison population. There are 70% more Black Canadians in federal prison than there were 10 years ago. School dropout, lack of access to opportunities, anti-Black racism, and many other problems severely limit success. Local, provincial, and the federal government need to make a commitment to eradicating the roadblocks that truncate their progress.
Racism persists, yes, even in this country. That inequality lingers still despite the work done, and that is why we need trailblazers to team up with entertainers and young entrepreneurs to help others become agents of change, because there is still much work to do.
According to data from Statistics Canada, African Canadians are the third largest visible minority group with a population of about 1.2 million. Meanwhile, the second largest group of immigrants coming to Canada is from Africa. This calls for strategic action. Organizations like the Michael Jean Foundation, Federation of Black Canadians, and others are all building solidarity in the community and with all people of goodwill to accelerate positive change. Future generations of African Canadians will continue to stand on the shoulders of trailblazers such as civil rights icon Viola Desmond, First African Canadian Governor General Michael Jean, Lieutenant Governors Lincoln Alexander of Ontario, and May Ann Francis of Nova Scotia, entrepreneur and philanthropist Michael Lee Chin, sports legend Harry Jerome, jazz pianist Oscar Peterson, the Honorable Dr. Jean Augustine, first Black female Member of Parliament, and champion for the recognition of Black History Month across Canada.
We have a moral imperative to stand, demand, and show what respect means beyond colorful words and formal declarations. Mass incarceration, lack of access to education, to employment, to healthcare, and to political decision-making categorize the fundamental injustices, all too characteristic of the treatment of peoples of African descent in America and throughout the world.
The United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent is a time for the world to reclaim its lost humanity, to right the wrongs of history, and chart a path of harmony and unhindered prosperity that will impact present and future generations.
I want to welcome everyone tuning in to this year's Excellence Awards. This is an opportunity to honor and celebrate the accomplishments and success stories of those of African descent here in Canada and around the world. Today, people of African descent are making their mark and shaping the world as leaders and change makers in every field. Congratulations to those being honored this evening. Your achievements have enriched your fields, uplifted communities, and made the world a better place. I also want to thank the team at Afroglobal Television for hosting the event and for everything you do to empower and showcase the best of Africa and its diaspora. You're all absolute champions. Thank you and God bless.
Hello, Mayor John Tory here, and it's my immense pleasure to bring greetings to the Afroglobal Excellence Awards. You know, as one of the most diverse cities in the world, and as we strive to be the most inclusive city in the world, the Afroglobal Excellence Awards capture and celebrate the breadth of talent and dedication in Toronto's Black communities. At the city, we're fiercely committed to eradicating all forms of discrimination and racism, including systemic anti-Black racism that persists to this day, if we're being honest. And we will not rest until we have done everything we can to ensure that Torontonians, without exception, are welcomed and embraced. We're working to remove all barriers, to remove all the obstacles that BIPOC Torontonians often face. A key component of that is celebrating and amplifying role models for young Black Torontonians to look up to. And for that, I want to extend my profound appreciation to all of the nominees and award recipients this evening for paving the way and serving as role models for those that follow in your path. And finally, and very importantly, I'd like to commend and thank Patricia and Moses Mawa for their leadership in running the largest Black media organization in Canada and continuing to celebrate and recognize excellence in our Black communities and beyond. So I hope you have a wonderful evening, and congratulations again to all those being recognized.
Before we move on to the awards presentation, I would like to show you what Toronto hospitality looks like for those with a love of travel and a spirit of adventure. Wow, that looks amazing. Thank you both very much for all these delicious dishes that you're putting in front of me. Extraordinary. Wow, thank you both very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Toronto offers a tremendous amount of ethnic foods from some 250 different locations around the world. Here I have a number of things. Jerk chicken, chicken souvlaki with rice, salad, butter chicken, to name a few. But I don't want to keep naming them because it's important for me to try them. I'm going to start off by trying the fufu and stew. Again, Toronto is a mecca for food. This is amazing. I'm going to try a little bit of the rice and peas. Very nice. And right in front of me, I have the butter chicken. I'm going to try some of the butter chicken. Truly magnificent. You've got to come and visit Toronto to enjoy what we locals take for granted, that the world is here. All the foods of the world is here. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Welcome back. By the way, my incredible meal was served by two actors appearing in Afroglobal's original drama series, Omabella Palace. Watch out for it on the channel. Now, the part of this evening's event that you have been waiting for, the awards presentation. To begin, please welcome Warren Salmon, CEO of First Fridays Canada and Blackboard International.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, First Fridays is proud to be associated with the Afroglobal Television Excellence Awards. The 2021 recipients demonstrate the great strides that we continue to make as a global community of people of African descent and our allies in various fields. The recipients inspire us all to do better and to do more. The next awards to be presented are the Martin Luther King Legacy Award, Nelson Mandela Humanitarian Award, Entertainment Award, and the Global Impact Award. Congratulations to all the recipients. Thank you, and enjoy the program.
Entertainment Award, Jennifer Holness, television and film producer, director, and screenwriter. Jennifer Holness is a celebrated writer, producer, and director. She co-founded Hungry Eyes Media with her husband, Suds Sutherland, also a renowned film and television producer, director, and screenwriter. Jennifer's production and writing credits include the film Love, Sex, and Eating the Bones, the television series Guns, She's the Mayor, as well as the CBC's Shoot the Messenger. She has directed her first feature documentary film, Subjects of Desire, a moving story about Black women and beauty. Subjects of Desire has been screened at the Canadian International Documentary Festival. She was recently awarded the CMPA's Indie Screen Established Producer of the Year Award. Jennifer is a co-producer of the feature documentary Stateless, which premiered at Tribeca and at Hot Docs in 2020. It won the festival's Special Jury Prize, followed by a Best Feature Doc Award at Black Star. Passionate about Black Canadian history, Jennifer Holness is producing the History Channel series BLK, an origin story. She is a founding member of the Black Screen Office, co-chair of the Canadian Independent Screen Fund, CISF, and sits on the Ontario Creates Industry Board.
Hey, lovely, beautiful people. I am so pleased to accept this incredible 2021 Entertainment Award from the Afroglobal Excellence team. First, the company that I'm in to get this award is so humbling. I do not take the gift of this award lightly, and I thank those who nominated me. I thank those who have supported me in my career and continue to support me. I want to have a special shout out to Patricia and Moses, who have created a space for us to be celebrated and to, really let us know that our work matter, that our voice matter, and that we are being seen and celebrated. So, this is very special, and I thank you very much. So I would be remiss if I didn't thank some special people who have helped my career and made me move forwards. I want to thank my husband, who love and support, and sometimes financial contributions have been tremendously helpful to me as a filmmaker. I want to thank my my 3 daughters who inspire me every day, and my most recent film inspired me to make. And I want to just thank TVO, the CBC. I want to thank all the broadcasters, Bell, Chorus, who have supported me over the years. I think it was maybe a little few and far in between, but when you did, you really stepped up. So what I'm excited to see is what's happening in the future, that Canada is actually acknowledging some of the systemic and structural problems, and we're in this together. One of the things you guys have asked is for me to give some advice for the future, for the young people, for the people coming up. I've said in the past, and I do believe this, just pretend no doesn't exist, barrel through it, get it done, find another way. And I think that's really important. But another thing I want to say, and this is especially for the young people who seem to be so concerned that they've missed some opportunity. They're like 27 and they haven't had a first film and they think it's too late. Let me tell you, there is no specific time, line or frame that you're on. You are able to and can do your best work when it unfolds. What you actually have to do, though, is be ready. Be ready when that big opportunity happens. Be ready when your passion meets your drive, meets opportunity. Okay? Don't worry about your age or the time, or if it's if it's too late. Worry about being ready when it happens.
Martin Luther King Legacy Award, the Honorable Greg Fergus, MP and Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister of Canada. The Honorable Greg Fergus is the Member of Parliament for Hull-Elmer in Quebec, Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister, and the President of the Treasury Board of Canada. He has served in the same capacity with the Minister of Digital Government, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Economic Development, member of the Standing Committee on Finance, and had been a policy advisor at various ministerial levels. Greg has served as National Director of the Liberal Party of Canada, where he introduced change and innovation, restoring it to today's modern appeal. Honorable Fergus holds a bachelor's degree in social science, as well as a bachelor's and master's degree in international relations. He is a founding member and co-chair of the Parliamentary Black Caucus. Vice Chair of the Canada-Africa Parliamentary Association, and Co-Chair of the CARICOM Friendship Group.
Hi folks, Greg Fergus here. It is an honor to be selected to receive the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Award at the 2021 Afroglobal Television Excellence Awards program. I would like to start by thanking you for seeing me and for recognizing my work. This award means a lot to me, and for many reasons. One of them is that it comes from a community of people that have always pushed me to work harder, to go above and beyond the barriers that exist for Black Canadians, and a community that has always made me feel uplifted. When I think of Dr. King and his continuing legacy, I think of equity and justice for all. And when we put that into a Canadian context and we look at our own history, that is exactly what marginalized communities across Canada have been asking and fighting for. Today in Canada, we know that we have not fully accomplished the dream of Dr. King. Black Canadians are still dreaming of equal access to higher education, employment opportunities, financial security, justice, and so much more. But I can assure you that as long as that I'm an elected member of the House of Commons, I will continue to work to ensure that we get closer to the dream of equity and inclusion for all. Thanks, Afroglobal TV, for fostering a space where Black Canadians can be seen and heard, tell our stories from our own perspectives, and honor the contributions of people of African descent on this land. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to our communities. Thank you once again. I am because we are. Ubuntu.
Global Impact Award, Honorable Abike Dabiri Ariwa, Executive Chairman, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. Honorable Abike Dabiri Ariwa is the Executive Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, which is dedicated to the dreams and aspirations of Nigerians worldwide. Prior to her present role, Abike served as Senior Special Assistant to the President on Foreign Affairs and the Diaspora from 2016 to 2019. Abike represented the people of Ikorodu Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives from 2003 to 2015, where she served as Chair, House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, and Chair of the House Committee on Diaspora Affairs. Before her foray into public service in the political arena, Abike spent 15 years of meritorious service at the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, where she hosted the highly regarded Newsline television show. She has received many awards and accolades for her professional, legislative, and patriotic exploits. Her confidence and spirit of excellence makes her a role model, especially for women across Africa and the global African diaspora.
Wow, I'm so grateful for this award, the Afroglobal Excellence Award. Thank you so much for considering me worthy of this really huge award. I'm deeply grateful. Let me start by thanking the Almighty God for His guidance and guidance all my life. I want to thank, of course, my family who has always been there for me, supporting, advising, and you know what, being with you in good and bad times. I want to thank the staff of MIDCOM, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, our legacy staff. We started this journey together. It's been tough, it's been rough, but we've all been pulling through together. The reward for recognitions such as this is more work, and I count on MIDCOM staff to continue to work hard in achieving our vision and mandate of setting up the commission. Of course, I thank Mr. President, who considered him worthy of this appointment. And you know, as the President always says, you, the Nigerian in the diaspora, are #1 ambassadors, and do not forget home. This is our source. Let's do everything to build this great country of ours. Patricia and all staff and founders of this Afro Global Excellence Award, thank you so much. We are deeply, indeed grateful. On behalf of all of us at MIDCOM, thank you. God bless you, and we do appreciate. Thank you.
Nelson Mandela Humanitarian Award, Reynold Maines, President and Co-founder, World Embrace. Reynold Maines is the president of World Embrace, founded with his wife Kathy. Its focus is to see the nations transformed through love for God and community transformation. The eldest son of minister and television evangelist David Maines, who founded 100 Huntley Street and the Yes TV channel, Reynold and his wife Kathy pastored a local church in the Niagara Peninsula, co-hosted 100 Huntley Street, and led Crossroads Missions, with the focus of raising awareness and finances to serve and support Indigenous ministries in many nations. Since 2015, Reynold and Kathy have been based in Gulu, northern Uganda, where they are building Gulu Community Park, Uganda's largest community recreational center. In 2022, they will open Phase 1 to thousands of children and youth. World Embrace plans to expand these transformational community parks to other developing parts of northern Uganda and beyond. Reynold and Kathy organized and led a large-scale and diverse event called Heaven's Rehearsal, held in 2007 at the Air Canada Centre and in 2008 at the Rogers Centre in Toronto.
It is a privilege for me to be a part of the 2021 Excellence Awards, and I would like to thank Afroglobal Television as well as Silver Trust Media for all of your efforts to make this possible, recognizing people that have made an impact in their community. As well, for Moses and Patricia Mawa, thank you so much for your leadership in all that you do. And it's just a privilege for me to be receiving the Nelson Mandela Humanitarian Award. Even to be mentioned in the same sentence is a huge honor for me. I'd like to thank, first and foremost, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for calling my wife and me to do something that expresses God's love in such a tangible way in our community in northern Uganda, a community called Gulu, the second largest city in Uganda. And I also want to recognize the greatest influence in my life, my father, David Maines, who started Christian television in 1962 in Canada. And he loved people. He would often say, "Son, shoot for the stars. At least you'll hit the top of the telephone post." And that's what we've been doing by God's grace, is just going for it. As well, he would say, "Son, we need to attempt things so large, so big, that once accomplished, only God can get the credit. And to God be the glory. Great things he has done and is doing." Also my mother, Norma Jean Maines, for living a life of love, where the fruit of the Spirit were always there in the home. And of course, I share this award, the Nelson Mandela Humanitarian Award, with my wife, Kathy, of 36 years. We have 3 children and 4 grandchildren. And my wife has been such a blessing, and she certainly is well deserving of this award as we have journeyed together in life. Also, of course, the World Embrace team. All of these accomplishments cannot be done without a great team. So I share this award with the World Embrace team, with David and Elizabeth Lee, who also lead with us in Uganda. Wonderful couple. Also our international team, our Ugandan team, the board of World Embrace, thank you so much. And again, I just want to thank Afroglobal Television for the great work you're doing, as well as Silver Trust Media. Thank you so much for recognizing innovation in the humanitarian and missions sphere. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at RBC, we are driven by our purpose of helping clients thrive and communities prosper. Through RBC Future Launch, we are committed to empowering youth and preparing them for the future of work. This year, we are delighted to support the Afroglobal Television Excellence Awards. The Excellence Awards showcases role models and engages youth through the Crossover Mentorship Program. I would like to congratulate the 2021 recipients who are making a difference in their respective endeavors, like Station Frederick, Executive Director of Frontlines, whose leadership positively impacts the lives of underprivileged youth in the community in Toronto. Thank you and enjoy the program.
What an impressive and inspiring group of recipients. There are more awards presentations to come, but first, let's have a bit of fun. I invite all of you to post photos of yourselves watching the event. Make sure you tag me on social media as well as Afroglobal. The address are displayed on the screen. One lucky person will receive a special gift bag just for posting. It is time for more entertainment. To thrill us with Steel Pen, it is my pleasure to present Young Legends. Now let's get back to more awards presentations. I would like to welcome Nadine Spencer, CEO of the Black Business and Professional Association, to introduce the next segment of the awards presentation.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The Black Business and Professional Association, the BBPA, has been providing tailored programs to serve entrepreneurs and professionals in our community for almost 40 years. Our partners are integral to the growth of our community. We're so very proud to continue to work with Afroglobal Television and Silver Trust Media on various initiatives as change partners. In the next set of honorees, we have recipients in the categories that include media, leadership, professional excellence, and the Marcus Garvey Memorial Award. Let's start with the Media Award. Thank you once again and enjoy the show.
Media Award, Nathan Downer, CTV News Toronto anchor. Nathan Downer is the co-anchor of Toronto's most watched local newscast, CTV News at noon and CTV News at 6. Downer was previously an anchor and reporter for CP24 and the anchor of Live at 5 on CTV Toronto. He has covered the city's most significant news stories during his 11 years with CP24, from federal, provincial, and municipal elections, and the 2019 NBA championship win by the Toronto Raptors. Prior to joining the CP24 team, Downer's work as a reporter for Global TV earned him 3 RT NDA awards in 2005, including a national prize for a feature story. From 2009 to 2011, Downer was the in-stadium announcer for the Toronto Argonauts before moving into television. Downer shaped his career as the producer and co-host of a weekly sports talk program on Flow 93.5. His impressive performance quickly earned him the coveted position of news director. In the summer of 2000, Downer made his debut in the media business as co-host and producer of the Chin Radio weekly talk show, Insight. He's also involved with charity work, including Camp Jamoke and Helping Hands Jamaica, and is on the advisory board for the Sickle Cell Awareness Group Ontario. He has received many awards and accolades, including an African Canadian Achievement Award and the BBPA Distinguished Men of Honor Award.
First off, I want to thank the Afroglobal Television Excellence Awards program for this media award. I'm humbled by this, I'm honored by this. I've been working in this business for over 20 years now, and a lot of work gets done behind the scenes. And you don't expect to receive really any recognition for it, but when you do, it's appreciated. It's like a bit of encouragement. I understand that the work is not done, but I am proud of the work that I have done, but I also promise to continue to be committed to do work that is excellent, work that makes my people proud, and work that I'm also proud of. Thank you once again for this honor. It is much appreciated.
Professional Achievement Award, Colin Lynch, Managing Director, TD Bank Financial Group. Colin Lynch is Managing Director and Head of Global Real Estate Investments at TD Asset Management, where he is responsible for over $22 billion of investments in 1,100 properties located in 20 countries worldwide. Colin was formerly the General Manager of Global Strategy at EMEA, formerly Group Aeroplan, a management consultant at McKinsey & Company, and an investment banker at Morgan Stanley. He holds an MBA from Harvard Business School, a Bachelor of Commerce, and a Bachelor of Arts from Queen's University. He also holds an ARCT honors from the Royal Conservatory. In 2020, Colin was named one of Canada's top 40 under 40, a trustee emeritus of Queen's University, and a recipient of the Queen's University Toronto Branch Award. He is a co-founder of the Black Opportunity Fund, an initiative dedicated to raising a $1.5 billion fund to address anti-Black racism and systemic discrimination in Canada. Colin is a member of the Board of Directors of the Sunnybrook Health Sciences Centre, the Toronto Symphony Orchestra, and the Toronto Investment Board. He has served as Vice Chair of the Board of Directors of Toronto Community Housing Corporation.
I am tremendously humbled to receive the Afroglobal Excellence Award for Professional Achievement. Some of life's greatest moments are those that come unexpected. This award is one of them. I am very thankful to those who nominated me and to those who selected me for this award. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents, James and Jacqueline. My parents sacrificed hard to provide me the opportunities to succeed. I'd like to thank my brother, Brian, who has been steadfastly at my side as an advisor. And I'd also like to thank my partner, Stephanie, a doctor who's been providing support and service to many suffering through the COVID pandemic. I'd also like to thank my colleagues at the Black Opportunity Fund, who have become almost like family to me. We've worked together to create a $1.5 billion fund by and for the Black community in Canada, and I've been inspired by their passion, commitment, and service. I'd also like to thank all those who believed in me, who saw far more potential in me than I realized. Mentors such as Don Cooper, bosses such as Ted Welter, and friends such as Ali Bedruddin and Mukund Chopra. Many years ago, I learned that who you are is a function of who you spend the most time with. I've been made better by all of you. And to those watching, let my award serve as an inspiration that you can. You can move into entirely new spaces even though people doubt your ability. You can achieve even when most doubt your potential. And yes, it is possible to impact lives and the world around you in a positive way. Thank you very much.
Greetings to everyone from New York City. I'm Julius Garvey, and it's my pleasure to be with you this afternoon, this evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. For the last 18 years, Patricia and Moses Mawa, along with the team at Afroglobal Television, Silver Trust Media, and the Transformation Institute, have been celebrating our success stories to inspire current and future generations. And this is in line with my father's statement that we should honor our own who have benefited us in whatever way. And I'm happy to be counted among those 100 or more recipients of these awards. This year, the Marcus Garvey Memorial Award goes to Melvin Foote, who is President and CEO of the Constituency for Africa, an organization that has been building bridges between Africa and America, and has been very influential in educating Americans as well as influencing the foreign policy of America in areas such as PEPFAR, YALI, Young African Leaders Initiative, and AGOA and other significant areas. My father would be happy to see all of these people who are receiving these excellence awards. And I'm very pleased to say that I've known Melvin for many, many years, more than 20 years, and I've been involved with the Ron Brown series in Washington, D.C., where we go every September and deliberate relative to social, cultural, economic, and other issues that relate to us as African people globally. So it is indeed a pleasure for me to participate and to see Melvin receiving this Excellence Award, the Marcus Garvey Memorial Award. It's a tribute to leadership, and my father appreciated what he called servant leadership, and I think that's what we are appreciating today. He always signed his letters, "Your humble servant, Marcus Garvey." So I will conclude by saying your humble servant, Julius Garvey, is very pleased and happy to be here with you. And it's wonderful to see so many people receiving these Excellence Awards. Thank you so much.
Marcus Garvey Memorial Award, Melvin P. Foote, President and CEO, Constituency for Africa. Melvin P. Foote is the founder and president of Constituency for Africa, CFA, and has worked in over 30 African countries. He serves as an advisor to the African Union's ambassador to Washington and as consultant to the World Bank on African diaspora issues. He has participated in numerous high-level missions to Africa, including a White House delegation to assess the genocide in Rwanda in 1994, part of a high-profile team that sought to end the war between Ethiopia and Eritrea in 1998. As a member of a presidential mission to 5 African countries in 1998 to promote U.S. trade with Africa, as the leader of a mission to reach a peace agreement in Sudan in 2001, and as the leader of a delegation to South Africa in 2003 to assess the new Partnership for African Development, NEPAD. Melvin is the recipient of numerous awards and recognitions that include the Order of the Lion Award in 1998 from the Government of Senegal and the Congressional Black Caucus 2001 Annual Legislative Conference Diggs Award for Foreign Affairs in 2021. He received the Knight of the National Order of Mali at the Embassy of Mali in Washington, D.C. Prior to founding CFA, Melvin served as a U.S. Peace Corps volunteer and teacher in Ethiopia and Eritrea from 1973 to 1976.
Let me first thank Moses and Patricia Maurer and the Afroglobal television team for your consistent efforts over many years to educate, empower, and connect the African diaspora in profound and dynamic ways. You play a critical role in the effort to bring the diaspora together and in highlighting and showcasing Black talent in a very positive and productive way. While I and others are being honored tonight, it is really you who we should be honoring. Thank you very much for all that you do to support Africa and African people around the world. I am very much surprised and deeply honored to be receiving the Marcus Messiah Garvey Memorial Award this evening. Wow, how can I ever live up to such a lofty recognition? I certainly must thank my good friend Dr. Julius Garvey, who is the son of Marcus Garvey, who I have known and have worked with over many years to educate Americans about Africa and African development issues and to build unity and cooperation among Africans on the continent and here in the diaspora. The only way forward for Black people is to unify and cooperate for the good of our people. This has been the case for hundreds of years, and it is still the case today. In recent years, my organization, the Constituency for Africa, has begun forging a cooperative relationship with the Africa Trade Desk in Ottawa, as well as with other diaspora organizations in Canada. Our explicit intent is to use the new technologies to effectively erase the border between the U.S. and Canada, and to cooperate in putting together a unifying program and events. In 2022 and 2023, we intend to do the same with the Caribbean and Central and South America, with the goal being to build a cooperative relationship in the diaspora in the Americas to support Africa and African people. Within 2 years, we should be ready to call a Western Hemisphere Diaspora Summit to agree on a common agenda. Perhaps Afroglobal TV can be the media partner for this event. Marcus Garvey once quoted, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind." He was certainly right then, and this remains the challenge for us today and for the next generation. Rise up, ye mighty people. You can accomplish what you will. Thank you again, Afroglobal TV, for this most prestigious and appreciated honor. Thank you.
Leadership Award, Tony Elumelu, Chairman, Ayers Holdings, United Bank of Africa, UBA, Transcorp, and founder, the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Tony O. Elumelu is the chairman of Ayers Holdings Pan-African Financial Services Group, the United Bank for Africa, UBA, which operates in 20 countries in Africa, the United Kingdom, and France, and is the only African bank with a commercial deposit taking presence in the United States. He also chairs Nigeria's largest quoted conglomerate, Transcorp plc, whose subsidiaries include Transcorp Power, one of the largest generators of electricity in Nigeria, and Transcorp Hotels plc, Nigeria's foremost hospitality brand. He is the founder and chairman of Trans Niger Oil and Gas Limited, with 2P reserves of 1.3 billion barrels of oil equivalent. In 2010, he created the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Since its inception, the foundation has funded close to 10,000 entrepreneurs and created a digital ecosystem of over 1 million Africans as part of its 10-year, $100 million commitment. Tony sits on a number of public and social sector boards, including the World Economic Forum community of chairmen and the global board of UNICEF's Generation Unlimited. He was named in the 2020 Time 100 Most Influential People in the World.
Empower Her is a talk show that aims to inspire, enlighten, and to strengthen women to tackle unique challenges they face. Best practices and tips are shared to establish the right posture for success, the spirit of excellence, and the attitude for overcoming obstacles. Hosted by Susan Namalindwa, the program shares best practices and tips for success. Guests discuss topics like how to succeed in business, gender equality, career success, domestic violence, mental wellness, the reward of determination, human trafficking, women's health, raising strong Black men, true beauty, and more. Developed and produced by Silver Trust Media in association with Mama Watali, the show is aired on Afroglobal Television, which is currently on Rogers Cable, Bell 5, TELUS, and Eastlink across Canada. It is also being syndicated to other channels and digital platforms around the world.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Carpenters Union is pleased to sponsor the 2021 Afroglobal Excellence Awards. Like Afroglobal, we are committed to excellence. Our united effort have achieved the highest standard in negotiated wages, benefits, working conditions, diversity, and other contract terms. To those seeking to pursue a rewarding career, I encourage you to consider the construction trade. On behalf of the Carpenters Union and the 30,000 men and women that we represent, I would like to congratulate the 2021 recipient. As a past recipient of the Excellence Award, I say to the 2021 recipients, welcome to the club. Thank you once again, and have a great evening. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm the host of the Nikki Clark Show on Afroglobal Television. And what an honor to be associated with an organization that is committed to the spirit of excellence and to advancing the community. It's my pleasure to introduce our next performer, Roxanne Robinson. Roxanne is an award-winning recording artist, psalmist, songwriter, and actor. And she's graced the stage with the likes of Shirley Caesar, Kevin Downswell, and Judith Gale, and many, many more. Her upcoming album featuring the single Breaking Free is set to impact, liberate, and restore hope to many. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Roxanne Robinson.
You've called me to be when I'm still struggling to be me. Oh, be me. Living life through the opinions of my fears, struggling to break free. It's time to rise. It's time. Breaking free, free to be who I am, called to be. I'm breaking free, free to be who I am, called to be.
Usually at the Excellence Awards, people put on their best and the dresses are a delight for many. Since the event is virtual this year, we thought we should still incorporate fashion. Here is a showcase of 2021 Red Carpet Styles by Miss Beta, one of the top designers on the Afroglobal original television reality series, The Golden Button. I now invite Samson Ariga, Country Manager for Ethiopian Airlines, the official airline sponsor of the 2021 Excellence Awards, to present the next set of awards.
Ethiopian Airlines is proud to be the official airline of 2021 Excellence Awards. We have sponsored the event for 8 consecutive years and look forward to continuing our partnership with Silver Trust Media and Afroglobal Television. The theme of this year's event says, "Courage is the magnitude of our power," which resonates with us at Ethiopian Airlines. As we continue to thrive and provide exceptional service to our customers in spite of the unusual times of the pandemic that we are in, it's courage that keeps us king. This segment of the award presentations includes the Renaissance, Heritage, Science and Technology, and Community Development Awards. Thank you once again, and enjoy the splendid showcase.
Dr. Olefe Asante, Chair, Africology and African American Studies, Temple University College of Liberal Arts, USA. Dr. Molefe Kete Asante is a Professor and Chair, Department of Africology and African American Studies at Temple University in Philadelphia. He also serves as the International Organizer for Afrocentricity International and is President of the Molefe Kete Asante Institute for Afrocentric Studies. He is a guest professor at Chaozhang University, Hangzhou, China, and Professor Extraordinarius at the University of South Africa, often called the most prolific and most quoted living African American scholar and thinker. He has published 96 books. He received his PhD from the University of California, Los Angeles at the age of 26 and was appointed a full professor at the age of 30 at the State University of New York at Buffalo. Dr. Asante created the first PhD program in African American Studies in 1988 at Temple University, founder of the theory of Afrocentricity. He has directed more than 140 PhD dissertations, making him the top producer of doctorates among African American scholars. He regularly consults with heads of state in Africa and has become one of the most popular lecturers on issues related to the United States of Africa. Dr. Asante is the founding editor of the Journal of Black Studies. In 2019, the National Communication Association named him an NCA Distinguished Scholar, its highest honor. A traditional Ghanaian king, in 2021, he was made the curatorial head of the Pan-African Heritage Museum in Accra, Ghana.
I want to thank you very much for this award, Afroglobal. I want to thank Patricia and Moses Mawa for their vision. I want to tell you that this is an amazing award for me. It is one which I am so honored to receive because it is African and global, and also because it is an award that has been given for excellence. And I am truly, truly humbled by your attention to my own work. I grew up in the South of Georgia, a state in the United States of America. I grew up as a peasant. I worked in the cotton fields and the tobacco fields as a very young child, beginning from the time I was about 10 until my teenage years, and then went off to school in Tennessee and later in Texas and Oklahoma, and finally at the University of California, Los Angeles, where I received my PhD. But I always look back to those people who helped me and urged me to go forward. And I recall just recently, last year, a student asked me after my 95th book had come out, how do you write almost 100 books? And I said to him, what you have to do is you must sit down and write. There's no miracle here. There's focus. there's concentration, there is determination. And once you determine that you're going to do something, you must always remember what the ancient people have always said, that if you get up earlier and you stay later than most, you can achieve what you will. And I have tried to do that. So I thank you for this award. I give honor to my wife, Anna Yaninga, for being the rock that she has been for me when at times I have had the passion to stay up for days and nights to write on some issue of cultural or social justice, or to be involved in transformational action projects. I think my children, Eka and MK Jr. and Mario, and my grandchildren, Jamar Ramses, Ayana, Ion, Nova, Akila, and Akira, without whose love I don't know whether I could live. I thank them for being inspirational to me and for giving me this opportunity to work and to do the kinds of things that I do, and to travel throughout the African world, whether in South America or the Caribbean or Africa itself or Europe. I must give credit and honor to my ancestors. The Yoruba ancestors of Nigeria and the Nubian ancestors of Sudan, from whom, according to the DNA, I have descended. I have always said that Afrocentricity is the recentering of African people in the diaspora and on the continent, in our rightful place in the center of our own narratives. We are not marginal to anyone. We're not on the periphery of anybody. We are ourselves historical figures, and we must teach our children to learn from themselves as the center of their historical work and their historical narrative. You have to see yourself in that place, whether it is in art or science or technology. We are at the very beginning. The first pyramid was built by Imhotep, a black man. This is the first masonry structure in the world. The oldest stone structures in the world are in Nzalo Ilanga, in Mpumalanga province of South Africa, 100,000 years old. So technology, science, art, business, all kinds of things originated on Africa, but the last 400 or 500 years, we have sort of lost sight of ourselves. We have not only lost sight of ourselves, but we have lost sight, it seems to me, sometimes, of all the things that our ancestors have done. I praise my community of friends in and out of the academy, my colleagues at Temple University, particularly, the research fellows and senior fellows at the Molefi Kete Asante Institute in Philadelphia. I praise my friends in and out of business and those who are in and out of government. They remain strength to me. And I want to tell you, though, Patricia and Moses, members of your organization, that your recognition of my work is perhaps your recognition of my work is the highest recognition that I've received. And I've received hundreds of awards, honorary degrees, prizes, recognitions for stellar scholarship and all of that. But to receive this award from Afroglobal for excellence, I cannot think of a more powerful, representative, and historical understanding of what I've tried to do and what I'm trying to do than this award. And I have always said to my students, if I can write 100 books or near 100 books, you can do it too, because I'm merely a reflection of you. Ankh Jad Sanab, hey hey. In the language of our ancient ancestors along the Nile River, life, stability, and health forever. Thank you very much, Afroglobal. Thank you all.
Heritage Award, Russell Gross, Executive Director, Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia. Russell Gross is the Executive Director of the Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia. He has been involved in the protection, preservation, and promotion of Nova Scotia's Black culture and history for over 27 years. Today, the Centre is one of Canada's highly regarded museums and cultural centres of excellence. Russell's leadership has elevated the Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia beyond the borders of Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is known as the birthplace of Black culture and heritage in Canada, with communities that trace their origins back over 400 years. Russell has developed a virtual museum platform and hundreds of hours of multimedia content on Black history. In 2018, he played a key role in the Bank of Canada launch of the Viola Desmond banknote. In 2019, he also hosted Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at the Black Cultural Center. He was part of the team that organized former U.S. President Barack Obama's visit to Halifax in 2019. In 2021, Russell was named co-chair of the National Advisory Committee to the Government of Canada regarding the apology to the descendants and relatives of the historic No. 2 Construction Battalion that served in World War I.
I'm truly humbled to receive the 2021 Heritage Award as part of the Afroglobal Excellence Awards. I first want to thank the Lord above for the talent and wisdom He has blessed me with. I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. It is a privilege for me to join you virtually from the birthplace of Black history and culture in Canada. That happens to be Nova Scotia, a place where our ancestors generations ago laid the strong foundation that helped build a diverse fabric of Canada. Today I stand in the path they forged. I am grateful to Moses and Patricia Mawa, the visionaries behind the Afroglobal Television Network, for their desire to celebrate excellence in the Black community. I also honor fellow African Nova Scotian, the Honorable Tony Ince, for his leadership in nominating me for this honor. I am so blessed, of course, to have an amazing family that is supportive and that has inspired me to serve the community. I'm also grateful for the community elders who have kept the passion alive in me to share the history, the stories, and the important narrative of Canada's Black community. Again, I am thankful for this opportunity to be honored in this very special way.
I'm pleased to be here on behalf of EY as a sponsor again with Afroglobal Television for the Excellence Awards. I know this award ceremony recognizes people for their contribution to the community and for the excellence that they exhibit in their professional careers. EY supports this, and we have partnered with Afroglobal Television on numerous occasions to support the community. This year, though, I am extremely pleased to be here on behalf of EY because I know one of our own, Dr. Theo Yamengo, who leads our mining sector in the Americas, is receiving the Science and Technology Award. So Theo, congratulations. And I'm very, very proud, and I speak for everybody at EY that we are really proud of you for receiving this award. Theo is not only excellent professionally, but Theo is also excellent in actually seeking people out in our community, opening doors for them, mentoring them, coaching them, and guiding them. And so I'm really, really extremely proud to see the community recognize Theo for his efforts. Congratulations again. And on behalf of EY, I would like to congratulate the other recipients as well. And I would like to thank Afroglobal Television for continuing to support the community. Thank you, and please continue to enjoy the program.
Science and Technology Award, Dr. Theo Yamiogo. Dr. Theo Yamiogo leads the mining and metals practice in Canada as well as across the Americas for Ernst & Young, one of the world's largest multinational professional services network with headquarters in London, England. Theo was born and raised in Burkina Faso, West Africa. His 2 decades of experience fosters business transformation and technology innovation in the industry. Theo holds an engineering PhD in rock mechanics from École Polytechnique de Montréal, as well as a Master of Business Administration with distinction from the University of Oxford. Today, he is a professional engineer in Ontario. Before joining Ernst & Young, Theo was Vice President of Digital Innovation at a major innovative mining player. Bilingual in English and French, Theo was recently recognized as #1 on Mining Global's list of top 10 mining tech leaders.
I want to say thank you to Afroglobal Television for this award. I also want to say thank you to people that nominated me. It's a tremendous recognition. This is the first time I actually get an award from my fellow brothers and sisters, which is fascinating. Like I usually say, I'm just the result of many people's input and effort and advice. And I want to say thank you to all of these people, of course, including family, friends, and also coworkers. Thank you very much.
Community Development Award, Station Let Frederick, Executive Director of Frontlines. Station Let Frederick has over 20 years of experience in the field of community and program development in Canada and internationally. She is Executive Director of Western Frontline Centre, a youth-focused charitable organization servicing less privileged ridings in Toronto. Named one of Canada's top 100 powerful women by WXN, and recognized as one of the top 10 women of worth in Canada by L'Oréal Paris. A recipient of a number of academic and social impact awards, she has developed a number of notable projects, including Race to Youth Leadership. She is the founder of Braids for AIDS, a not-for-profit organization established to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS in the Black communities in Canada and internationally through a culturally relevant practice of hair braiding. She is a professor at Sheridan College, as well as a consultant with grant writing, fundraising, and not-for-profit development.
Thank you so much for this award. When I got word about receiving this Excellence Award, I thought back to my mom years ago in Trinidad, telling me to shine for the planet and you will always reach the stars. And so I think about this in all the work that I do, whether it's with Frontlines, whether it's Braids for AIDS, trying to instill excellence in the Black community. In the past few years with the pandemic, our community has experienced so many different challenges. So much in communities such as York South-Western, where Frontlines is located, which is one of the poorest ridings, not just here in Toronto, but across Ontario. And many of our communities are facing deprivation, starvation. And here's an organization such as Frontlines that is doing work around supporting children and youth between the ages of 6 to 29, particularly those within the Black community, through a number of different programs. I want to thank my staff. Me receiving this award, I'm the face of the organization, but it's the staff, it's the young people that I would like to thank. I want to also use this time to talk about another organization, Braids for AIDS, which I'm the founder of for the past 13 years. So while we have this pandemic of COVID, the epidemic of HIV/AIDS still exists within the Black community. And I want to use this time to thank all the people of the organization. In fact, today we have our Braidathon, which is an event to raise awareness around HIV/AIDS while people are getting their hair braided. Again, I want to thank the staff, the volunteers. I want to thank my family, my friends who support me on this vision. And I want to thank the team here at Afroglobal for giving me this award. Thank you.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce a dynamic group of young men called PREMS, The Untold Legacy.
The Untold Legacy. What if I told you we were more than just humans when we dance? In a time where movement was spiritual, we had gods. Gods with such power that they formed invincible techniques. They brought freedom. They brought back life.
Baby, 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 baby.
People were amazed and others wanted to learn. As time went by, people began to become envious. They distracted others from learning the real truth and essence of the movement.
Hold up, Diddy. Hit him with part 2, son.
I feel up drugs. On my D's running, so I don't feel no sauce. I feel be a hoe, but I change, of course. But if I ever cheat, well, it won't be my fault. 48 broads, I don't say goomit. Voice in my head, this okay, don't do it. Fair man strong when she do it so fluid. Back I go to me, sweet melanin. Me, I'm loving your movement. Shit, and the movement, and the walking, the movement. I'm not just sweet talking, I'll fall out, boto. And shoot too short, and doko. Who bleach ya now, I coco. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we be me. Dummy. Baby, love me. Pose my dear, mommy.
They love what we do, but they don't love us. The Untold Legacy.
Now to our final set of awards presentations. To introduce this segment, it is my pleasure to welcome Michelle McGee, President, Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce.
Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurship is the engine that drives commerce, rooted on innovation and creative solutions. At the Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce, CBCC, we are committed to connecting and bridging economic gap and empowering Black businesses to succeed in Canada and internationally. I'm happy to announce here for the first time that the Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce is partnering with the Afroglobal Television and Silver Trust Media to produce the groundbreaking television program called The Enterprise Show. Watch out for that. Now, this segment of the awards presentation will feature recipients of the Enterprise Visionary Lifetime Achievement and Rising Star Awards. Thank you once again and enjoy the program.
Visionary Award, Sam Tita, CEO, Enrich Building Solutions. Sam Tita is an entrepreneur, educator, author, Bible teacher, and philanthropist. He is the founder and CEO of Enrich Building Solutions, an international pre-engineered steel building company. He is also the co-founder of Enrich Network, a disruptive entrepreneurial platform. Sam has authored several books and has a ministry that impacts thousands across Canada and around the world via TV, speaking, and print media. Sam has appeared on several television and radio networks such as Yes TV, Daystar Canada, Afroglobal Television, and many others. Sam and his wife Naomi are the founders of Influence Center for Christian Leadership and Philanthropy and Prayer Wave Canada. He sits on the boards of various Christian ministries. Sam and Naomi have been married for 31 years and have 4 grown children and 2 grandchildren.
I'll begin by congratulating all the other 2021 Excellence Award recipients. It is a huge honor for me to be counted among such an incredibly successful and talented group of people. I thank the teams at Afroglobal Television, Silver Trust Media, and the Transformation Institute for Leadership and Innovation for presenting me with this very prestigious Visionary Award. I also want to personally thank the visionaries behind the Excellence Awards, Moses Mawa and his wife, Patricia Bebia Mawa, who are the CEO and Executive Vice President of Afroglobal Television, respectively. I have watched with deep admiration over the years as they have worked seemingly tirelessly and with great resilience to build this phenomenal enterprise, which includes the Excellence Awards. I applaud you, Moses and Patricia, for injecting a powerful conversation into the dominant discourse on what it means to be Black in Canada. Indeed, what it means to be Black anywhere in the world. You two have methodically constructed a global media platform that propagates the strain of truth that I believe will one day normalize Blackness in our nation. I thank you for that. I must also thank our teams at Enrich Data Response, Enrich Network, and Enrich Building Solutions, who work vigorously to see that our clients across Canada and around the world are served with excellence and with integrity. Without you, there is no Enrich family of companies and no happy clients in 4 continents where we've done business. I thank you guys. Finally, I thank my family, my 4 children, Emmanuel, Belinda, Samuel, and Pearl Catherine, and my 2 grandchildren, Kimuel and Ruth Abigail, who continually teach me about what is important in life. I thank you guys. Your old man loves you very much. And to my wife, my love for 32 years, my friend, my business partner, and the Chief Strategy Officer of the Enrich Group of Companies, I refuse to sit in any business meeting without you because of your incredible ability to think clearly and strategically, even in the most complex situations. I accept this magnificent award for both of us, and I love you with all of my heart. I never miss an opportunity to showcase the God of heaven who loves me despite my shortcomings, who restored my marriage that had been destroyed for 5 years, who has rescued me repeatedly, even from trouble that I brought upon myself. I say, bless you, sir, and I thank you very much. Thank you to everyone for being here and for celebrating with us today. God bless you all.
Enterprise Award, Sean Allen, founder and CEO, Matrix Mortgage Global and chairman, Sean Allen Group of Companies. Sean Allen founded Matrix Mortgage Global in 2008, and in 2019 and 2020, it was nominated as Canada's Mortgage Brokerage Employer of Choice. With a background in database administration and marketing, he has guided Matrix Mortgage Global over $1.5 billion in funded volume and over 610% growth in the past 5 years. Matrix Mortgage Global is ranked on the Growth 500 list as the fastest growing mortgage brokerage in Canada. His extensive marketing efforts have been the driving force behind the success of his company. This was shown in 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021 as Matrix Mortgage Global won Brokerage of the Year awards consecutively. His dedication to the industry has made him a major stakeholder in the Canadian financing landscape.
I want to thank Afroglobal Television for bestowing me with this award. The people that have received it in the past is such a prestigious group of people, and to be mentioned amongst them is truly, truly rewarding. When you want to go fast, you go alone, but when you want to go far, you go together. I want to thank my wife, Carla, and my family for supporting me on this journey. This award is for you. I want to thank my staff, most importantly, Arlene Feria, for tracking me down and making me available to be here for this award. And most importantly, I want to thank Isaac. Isaac, you are my brother. You are my brother's keeper. You recommended me to Afroglobal Television, and I want to thank you. Our success is mutual, so thank you for that. In addition, I want to thank all my vendors, all my vendor partners, and all the people that associate with my company, Matrix Mortgage Global, Canadian Association of Private Lending, Matrix Cares, which is our not-for-profit organization. We do a lot of community engagement, the Scarborough Business Association. All of you are here with me accepting this award. The community as a whole, as Black people, we need to work together to provide excellence, build each other up, and grow as a global community. So thank you for giving me this award. It's a prestigious honor, and I accept it wholly. Thank you very much.
Rising Star Award, Linda Osifo, actress and TV host. Linda Osifo, a Nigerian-born Canadian actress and television host, was first runner-up for the Miss Nigeria Entertainment Canada 2011 and second runner-up Miss Africanada 2011 beauty pageant. In 2015, Linda was nominated for the Eloy Awards for her role in the hit TV series Desperate Housewives Africa. She obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from York University in Toronto, Canada. Linda had her debut acting role in 2012 when she starred in Family Secrets in New Jersey, USA, directed by Ikechukwu Onyeka. Upon her return to Nigeria in 2013, she starred in her first Nollywood film, King Akubweze. She was featured in the popular Nigerian soap opera Tinsel as Nina Fire. In 2017, Linda played the role of Edesua Dakolo in Ebony Life's spin-off drama series 50, which is also on Netflix and other platforms. Osifo is currently co-hosting the Give and Take National Jackpot Game Show alongside veteran actor Shegun Arinze.
Hello everyone, Linda Osifo here. It's a huge honor to be accepting the prestigious Rising Star Award of 2021 from the Excellence Awards program by Afroglobal Television. Yay! On that note, I would like to thank Afroglobal for its platform and Silver Trust Media and its partner. A special thank you to Mrs. Patricia and Mr. Moses Mawa for consistently using their platform to encourage and celebrate Africans at home and the diaspora. What this award means to me, it's a notable milestone for me, for its recognition for my works, my journey, and my achievements. It only leaves me to strive for higher success in my field and hoping that it can encourage the younger generation to stay focused, stay fierce, and dream far. Thank you once again. Thank you.
I am pleased to be a part of the Afroglobal Television Excellence Awards program today. I congratulate all of the recipients for joining me and others as past recipients who have been honored in the last 18 years. I would like to especially recognize Donna Jones Simmons, whom I've had the pleasure of working with on the 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women's Initiative, along with Dr. O'Neill Green. I am proud to call you a sister, a friend, an associate. Congratulations to you and all of today's honorees. Finally, I would also like to express gratitude to Patricia and Moses Mawa, as well as the entire team at Afroglobal Television, Silver Trust Media, and the Transformation Institute for shining the spotlight on our success stories to inform, empower, and uplift our spirits, especially during these challenging times. Thank you, and I wish you all the best with the program.
Lifetime Achievement Award, Donna Jones Simmons, co-author, co-founder, and architect of 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women. Donna Jones Simmons is the president of DEJS, Diversity Consulting, as well as the co-founder and the architect behind the 100 ABC Women National Project. She is also one of the co-authors of the book 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women, now in its 4th edition. Donna has over 40 years of HR experience and is a certified facilitator. She is a past chair of the board of directors at Access and served as a board member for Sketch. She is currently a board member for Delta Family Resource Center. Donna is a member of the board of directors for Developing Young Leaders of Tomorrow for Today. An active member of the Toronto Rotary Club, she currently serves as chair of its Member Engagement Committee, chair of the Holiday Luncheon Committee, and is a member of the Diversity and Inclusion Committee. She has won numerous awards, including 100 ABC Women Vanguard Leadership Award and Brilliant Minded Women Award.
It is with humility and pride that I accept this prestigious Afroglobal Excellence Award. I'm accepting it on behalf of those great individuals who have supported the work I have done and continue to do every single day. This includes my work with 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women, where we spotlight women who have been invisible for far too long. The Rotary Club of Toronto for its philanthropic work, Delta Family Resource Center for its support of marginalized communities, Access Employment for its support for new Canadians, Sketch for its support of artistic youth at risk, Dialot for its leaders of tomorrow, my mentees who are hungry to learn more and more, and of course, my family for their unconditional love and support. I hope that by receiving this award, my children and 3 beautiful grandchildren will be inspired to always give back unconditionally. Receiving this award means that Afroglobal, thank you so much, appreciates and respects the work we do to uplift communities, irrespective of differences, for which I am profoundly grateful. While oftentimes the world seems upside down, we see that glimmer of hope through an important recognition like this. A big thank you, Afroglobal. I am indeed grateful. So let me leave you with this quote. Gratitude makes sense of your past. It brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. By Melody Beattie. Afroglobal, family and friends, I am grateful for the opportunities that have been presented to me. They have made me a stronger and more thoughtful human being.
What an inspiring program this has been. It is wonderful to be able to get together despite everything that is going on. Nelson Mandela once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." Despite the uncertain times that we're in, let's choose courage and keep on striving for success. Congratulations to all the recipients. Thank you to everyone for joining us. We wish you the very best. And remember, let courage be the magnitude of your power.